folks, we're now away to set off with the charity road run here. It's to raise money for the Alzheimer's Society. And yeah, I'm on the Power Major. Look, there's a great turnout of tractors. And we're away to weave our way through the lands of Scotland, all the way up to the backwater dam. There's lots of tractors, old and new. And it's actually, we're setting off here from Fletcherfield, which is a farm near Kirriemuir. So yeah, it's cool, it's amazing, folks. So basically with today's video on this road run, I'm just going to record little clips here and there and yeah, see what we get into. It's some cool action this year. It's the first time we've actually had the vintage tractors out this year. Look at the cows here, they're quite inquisitive. The cows probably think they're away to get fed with a bale of hay. What a cool lineup of tractors. We've got AKR up ahead in the P6 Fordson Major that I am actually taking to the Glen show next weekend. So that'll be cool as well. Look at this. Excited. Absolutely mad, folks. Yeah, anyway, I'll update you in a wee while, folks, once we've punched on a little bit on this vintage tractor run. I think this is the old Kirriemuir railway that actually goes underneath the road at this point, which is a cool historical detail. This is a wee historical thing that we wouldn't have seen unless we'd been on this road run. Victorian Britain, all those steam railways were put in and then just lost over the years. You can see it now. It's an overgrown gorge in the land and the old bridge still stands. There we go, folks, we've actually pulled in here next to Logie Sawmill. I was away to see AKR. Let's jump off, let's see how AKR's getting on this road run, folks. How are you getting on, AKR?
Going fine, yes.
The P6 going well. Listen to the thing car. Perkins 6-cylinder, 1949. Incredible unit. And yeah, we're in the big massive row of tractors and look, we've all pulled in. We actually saw this Davy Brown with the Duncan cab at the Kirrie show video if you go back to it. And it's cool to see them all out here on the road. Look at them, even the more modern tractors further back here in the lineup, folks. Check it out. We've even got like a Renault tractor, some New Hollands. We love the Fords and the New Holland tractors on this channel. And of course the Fordson Majors, which are going well today, like, so it's amazing. It's great fun. Check it out, folks, we've now stopped again. Here's the Power Major's done super well on this run. Even though it is the summer, it's actually a wee bit airy today, on the fingers, holding on to the steering wheel for the whole journey. It's amazing fun though, flaying a log on the tractors. Now and again we're pulling in, and we do have escort vehicles. Shout out to the folk that's like stopping at the junctions, blocking the roads and such like, and then letting the convoy come through. And then shout out to all the public that's given way for us and let us come through as well today on this road run. Super cool. And it's fine, once you've been on a long hurdle, it's fine to get off the tractor seat and actually stretch the legs. Yeah, what a madness. I'll record all the tractors when we stop at Backwater Dam. Right now it's just basically every now and again we pull in, and what a mad lineup. Some of the newer tractors at the far side will have like cabs with comfy seats and entertainment systems. On the old tractors, we're just glad of the wee cushion. But yeah, it's amazing, the character of all the different tractors. It's so good to see them. It's so good they can still come out for a hurl all these years later. Check it out, folks, we're on the next segment of the run here and we're actually going round by Lantraithen Loch. This is cool, folks, it's the character of the land that we're actually driving through today. Look at this wee road. This is Scotland for you, and to see it from the back of the tractor is such a special thing. And this is some of the roads that me and AKR rarely actually drive on with old vintage tractors, so it's cool to be in here today, seeing another little bit of the countryside. When you're on the back of these tractors you can actually see over hedges, see little bits of the countryside that you don't normally see on the videos. Anyway, I'll update you once we're further up towards Backwater Dam. Check it out, folks, we've made it to Backwater Dam. We're arriving at Backwater Dam like never before. We have had a lot of adventures in this area over the years on the channel. It's exploring abandoned history and the incredible wandering here. So it's cool to come up here today on the old tractor. And wow, yeah, it's something different, folks. This was actually built 1969, this dam. It was opened by the late Queen. So check out, folks, let's take a walk down the tractors at today's run. Look, we've got this Davy Brown, obviously the P6 and the Fordson I'm on, and then this Fergie here. And then Ford 3000. There's a cool selection. And look, we've got some other Fordson Majors here on this run today, folks. And then there's a couple of Fergies up. They're pretty well restored, these ones. And look, we've got enough field as well. I'm just going to go around to all the tractors. .240 at this side with mud flaps on the front. And then we've got a massive Ferguson 168 here. Perkins engine in front of that thing. And look, there's a wee Dexter sitting behind it there. So that's some selection of tractors right there. And also we've got a 6610 Ford. And then a TS 115, which is a tidy tractor. We do like the New Hollands obviously on the channel, folks. This one's in great condition. Almost looks brand new when I look at the cab and when I look at the interior. Look at this, there's a drain lid off here, that's dangerous. If you came around the back of your tractor, you'd end up falling down the hole and folk wouldn't have known where you'd gone. Yes, we've got a Renault tractor. Is this an Aries? It is a 620 RZ. And then check out the wee Case International here, folks. Super cool. And then John Deere here, 6210R. Both these tractors are Ray Wilkie's yokes. We've got a New Holland T7 200. Far better than the John Deere. That's what the owner operator's saying over at the other side of the road here, folks. So here we are, folks. We literally just had a cheeseburger at the Backwater Dam, thanks to J&J Catering, who came in clutch with an amazing burger, cheeseburger with onions. And I literally just had a fly about with the drone as well. I'll include that footage in the video as well. I'm not sure if I've already had it in the video or if I'll put it at the end, but you'll see it nonetheless. And yeah, Abby's kind of just chilling, having a crack, catching up with folk. And we've been lucky with the weather. The rain never came on the whole time we were up here. So me and AKR has just been hanging out by the Fordsons, and it's so much fun, like flying the drone, and it gives you a real aspect of what this place looks like from the air. I even got a cool clip like flying around the big tower out in the middle of the water. The water at Backwater Dam's so low this year, it's just crazy conditions. But yeah, that's been a real fun run, and we'll be setting off for the next leg pretty soon, I would think. So yeah, I'll update you when we get more action, folks, you know how it is. here where everybody's getting their tractors fired up. We're just had a walk about and a chill out, and yeah, now everybody's getting fired up and away ahead for the next section of the road run. We've got the Ferguson 168 here making its way past. This is what we love, folks. We're getting the tractors out. We're on the road again. This is the Backwater Dam Road, and just look at this beautiful valley. At this time of year, everything's so green. There's been a lot of beasties kind of flying about. See, when you're on the tractor as well, you get the wasps flying around, and they can fly faster than the tractor sometimes, and they start annoying you, and there's not much you can do. You just say, hold on, chapping. But yeah, wow, what a fun day it's been on the old tractor, folks. And it's cool that we've managed to do the charity run as well. That's a cool side to supporting the charities and whatnot with these wee adventures. So it's cool to see the old 1949 P6 ahead, and then the Power Major that I'm on, and then behind us we've got the more modern New Holland, which it's cool to see the different blue tractors for the different eras, how the technology's changed from each decade or each time in history.